Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. It is actually 5:22, so not morning, but just a habit. So it's Saturday, June 6th right now, which means tomorrow is Vinny's birthday, but we're celebrating it somewhat today.
I will not take away of the horrors of D-Day so I could celebrate my birthday one day early.
Alright, so I guess you don't want the yummy food?
I will eat to commemorate
He's gonna be at 20.
the landing
Shut up.
in Europe.
Do you ever stop?
No. I'm ancient history.
I feel like you look different on camera. There you go. Maybe you just have to have your head like tilted. I feel like when it's straight on, it looks
like a catcher's mitt.
Shut up. I just feel like if you turn, that's how you usually look. I'm actually wearing a cute little set from Shein. I'm going to be doing a Shein and Zaful haul, kind of compared the two, because it was my first time ordering from them and I had a really good experience. It came in less than 2 weeks, so I'm just wearing a cute little set just because this is like what I like to live in when I'm at home, because we don't have central AC. So our bedroom is like, we have AC and it's freezing all the time, but down here it can get so hot, and I'm so jealous of seeing these YouTubers posting their Instagram stories in their cozy oversized sweatshirts and sweatpants, because I know that central AC is at like a crisp 62, and I'm so jealous, but that's okay. I will just deal with it in my little sets. So basically we might have something to do tomorrow, so because of that, that's why we're kind of celebrating tonight. So I'm going to be making Vinny a really nice dinner. I have 3 different recipes from Joanna Gaines that I want to try. You guys know I'm obsessed with her, and these are 3 recipes that we haven't tried yet. So for the first one, it is a beef tenderloin, and it's like marinated, and so you need to make pickled jalapenos and then also marinate it a couple hours before. So I'm going to insert that footage right here. This beef tenderloin with pickled jalapeno sour cream, and this needs like 9 hours of marinating. I only really have about like 6 now, but that's fine. Better than nothing. Okay, so here is the soy sauce. Here's the Montreal steak seasoning. And I couldn't find Worcestershire sauce, but I did find horseradish, and I feel like that's kind of the same. If it's not, I'll let you know, but I think that sounds right. And then I think I made the jalapeno brine wrong, just because it makes like 8 mason jars, and I didn't want 8 mason jars of pickled jalapenos sitting in my fridge. So I tried to like half the ingredients. And so basically what you do is you combine a bunch of ingredients like water, white wine vinegar, salt, garlic, all the stuff into a pot, and you let it boil. But I had run upstairs to help Vinny with something, and I think it boiled down too low. So when I dumped all the jalapenos in, they weren't covered as much, and it didn't create nearly as much brine. I only got 2 mason jars worth, which is what I wanted, but there was supposed to be enough liquid to reach the top, and there's no liquid in the jars. But it's fine, because all I really needed was a half a cup, which I have right here, for the marinade. That was the main reason I even did that, so it's fine. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dump the brine right into the bowl. Next, I'm going to do half a cup of the horseradish. Dump that in there. And then half a cup of the soy sauce. I got low sodium. And then around 2 tablespoons of the steak seasoning, which I'm just gonna eyeball. Now it looks like that, and now I'm gonna grab the steak. So I couldn't find beef tenderloin anywhere, so I just got a ribeye steak. It was the best option, so I'm just gonna use this. So basically, I'm just gonna dunk it in this marinade since I don't have a Ziploc bag, and just let it soak for a minute, and then transfer it maybe to a Tupperware or something. I'll figure it out. I'm not 1000% sure if it's gonna fit in the Tupperware, but let's try. I think it's good. It's still smushed, but it's a little bit more even. So I'm gonna pop this in the refrigerator. It says 8 hours, but I think I'm gonna let it sit for like 3 or 4. It's the best I could do right now. And I'm also going to be making jalapeno cornbread, because yum. There's the jalapeno cornbread. Here is the recipe for it. Here's the beef tenderloin with pickled jalapeno sour cream. It looks so freaking good. And this is the Joe's Fatayar. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I think it's like a Lebanese meat pie from what I understand, or just a meat pie that's supposed to be delicious, and it looks amazing. So that's what we're gonna be making. We have been eating super healthy for almost 2 weeks now, so this is going to be a little bit of a cheat meal, but definitely worth it for the birthday. And we finally got an HDMI cord, like an adapter, so hopefully tonight we can go out and set up a projector and have like a nice little movie night, make some drinks. It's Saturday right now, and I am going back to work on Wednesday, so I'm kind of just trying to soak up the last few days of freedom that I have. So let's get started cooking. First things first, I'm going to put this hair up I love the extensions, but I think it's officially time to get them out for the summer because I'm the type that cannot stand hair being on my neck if it's any over like 72 degrees. So I'm either going to go to my friend to get them taken out or I'm gonna do them myself. It's sad because I'll miss them, but I never have them in the summer. I literally just can't stand it. Last year I did have them until July because we were on our honeymoon. 1 year ago today to the day we were in Mykonos. And Vinny, 1 year ago today was like the crazy day with our Switzerland friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I am gonna be getting them back in probably for my birthday, September. So yes, okay, so let's get started. It says that the beef tenderloin needs to sit for an hour to stand and that the sour cream needs to sit in the fridge for an hour. So we're gonna do that first. Instead of sour cream, I'm going to be using non-fat 0% Greek yogurt because it tastes literally the same to me. And the sour cream is really easy. It just says you need 2 cups of it with 3 tablespoons drained and finely chopped pickled jalapenos, which I'll pull the mason jar out now, and some salt and pepper. So that's super easy. So here's what the jar looks like. And 3 tablespoons.
Making moves, trying to get away from this life I'm living. Same old things.
So I just tasted this and it's delish. So I'm gonna cover this up. And next for the beef, I have to take this out. Basically have to just blot it with a paper towel and let it sit for an hour.
Even if you doubt me now.
And I'm going to just put this all the way to the back. So it is so hot over here, so Vinny brought over the Vornado. If you guys don't have an AC, you need a Vornado. I made fun of Vinny for getting it when we got the house because it was like, I forget it.
You said get the best looking one.
That is the best
And
looking
I
one.
see my baby over here.
It's really nice.
Ooh, yeah.
So I have the little like biscuit part. They're rolled out. It told me to use 3 cans, but I only used 2 because it's only 2 of us, but it was the
2 can.
So I used this brand. I got this cocktail like pre-made thing from the liquor store. I thought it looked really cool. You just add ice, it's ready to drink. So we're going to drink that as a little treat. 15% out.
Very sweet.
I know, it is very sweet. Like I feel like we're only gonna have like 1 or 2 and then we can switch to something else. But it's a good little drink for right now. I browned some ground beef with onion and now I'm going to add in 2 cups of thawed frozen hash browns. Mix this up. And 2 cups of cheddar cheese. So it doesn't say to let it sit for a certain amount of time. It just says stir to combine and then set aside. So I don't know if it's supposed to cook all the way because it is going in the oven for about 30 minutes. Now I'm just going to throw like a forkful or 2 into each of these little biscuits. The recipe says to like pull up 3 sides and create a little triangle, kind of like the picture. Kind of messing around with different ways. Like I made this little guy that looks like a little witch's hat, which I think is really cute. Or I make like a little like 4 square pocket where it peeps out at the top, which is really cute. So I'm kind of just winging it. I know most people probably like theirs to look cohesive, but I don't know. I really just mess around when I cook. I would not win awards for the prettiest food, but I would definitely win awards for the taste, maybe, if Vinny was judging, but that's probably it. Finally, these are my derpy looking guys. So we're gonna pop these in the oven for 30 minutes. I just topped them with melted butter. Now we're gonna make the jalapeno cornbread. So I have to whisk in a large bowl, salt, garlic powder, 1 cup of flour, and 1 cup of cornmeal. So let's do that. So I don't have garlic powder, but I have onion powder and garlic salt. So I'm just gonna do a mixture of both. Might have been a lot, but that's okay. This is a 1/4 cup and I need a cup, so I'm gonna do 4 scoops of flour. And here is the cornmeal.
Don't think I'm ready for you.
Next in this bowl, I have 1/2 stick of melted butter, and now I'm just gonna throw in 2 eggs. This is hands down the unhealthiest meal we've had in weeks, and I'm worried that it's gonna be so good that we're just gonna want to completely skip on our diet, but I'm hoping we stay strong. I'm going to pour the liquid into the dry, along with the rest of the chopped pickled jalapenos that were in that one mason jar, and a cup of corn. I'm just going to stir this up. It says that it's gonna be thick, but not to overmix it. So it actually says we're gonna be using a skillet as our pan, which is fine with me, and to rub a little bit of butter. I've seen people bake stuff like this before, but I never have, so I'm intrigued to see how that goes. And then just to smooth it on top, so I'm kind of just mushing it. So I didn't realize that this had to go in for 50 minutes, and we also still have to put in the steak after that. There's the meat pasty things inside the oven right now, are around halfway through, so I'm going to put this in for the same time, just while they finish, just to get it a little bit of a head start. All right, so the meat pies are out. The ones that weren't super tight kind of crumpled a little bit, but they do look really, really good. And we're gonna have one or two while we wait for the rest of the food, so we cannot have any more than that, because then we're gonna be too full. There is the cornbread, and it's finally time for the steak. I'm just pouring a little bit of butter on it, and the way it wants us to cook it is very interesting. I've put the oven to 500 degrees, and it's gonna go on for 9 to 11 minutes, then turn off the oven, and without opening the door, let it sit in there for around 25 minutes. So the steak sat for 15 minutes, and now I'm going to try it. We're splitting this, so I'm just gonna try and cut it down the middle. I was a little nervous about it being undercooked just because of the way that the cooking method was, but I actually think it's a little bit too overcooked. It'll still be really good, but next time I'll definitely let it sit less time. Okay, that is delicious. I'm gonna get the sour cream. And because that's fat-free Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, I'm not gonna feel as bad for eating it literally with a fork because it looks so good. Everything came out delish, like always, and we're gonna devour this.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying. I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures.
So last night we ended up, I was so like, we're gonna have drinks and we're gonna sit by the fire pit, and I ended up getting so tired. I think it was because like I haven't had like real carbs like that in a while, so like the bad food just made me exhausted, and we literally just chilled on the couch, watched Love Island, and went to sleep. But now it's the next morning. I woke up early, gave Vinny his card, and I gave him like a latte and like the Sorrento mug that we haven't used since we got back from Italy, and that was really nice. And then we had some leftovers. Now we're going to be going by the pool. One of my friends has a pool, and it's a big pool, so we can go in there and stay 6 feet apart, and it is beautiful out, so we're going to do that. I'll show you what I'm wearing. This is a top from Shein. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna be doing a haul in one of the next few vlogs, and then this is one of the shorts that I didn't tie-dye from Boohoo, so we are going to go do that, and I'll show you Vinny's outfit. Vinny, show off your outfit.
Sorry.
You look good, baby.
Thank you.
Eating healthy, working out.
Yep.
Spin around. Always. But I'm sorry if that was kind of a short and all over the place vlog, but we are going to head out and enjoy this beautiful day. It is Vinny's 27th birthday, so we're going to have a few drinks and enjoy. So I'm going to end this video here. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
You winning, or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add